very exciting time for buyers. March 2022. For the first time in eons, a couple of years approximately, prices actually paused and softened in March by 2.6%, which is about $35,000. So the average price came in at $1,299,894. So that's a great relief for the buyers. And keep this in mind, that the buyers, you're going to be in this for at least a 5-year plan probably, or longer. So if you're trying to out-time the market and wait for prices to drop more, you'll be way behind. Why do I say that? Because interest rates are forecasted to go up between 4 to 7 more times in the next 2 years. Every 25 basis point increase on $100,000 works out to be about $13 a month. So if you're looking at getting a mortgage, even if you put 20% down, then that means it's an extra $1,300 on $130, I should say, for that. And then you multiply that obviously by the derivative. Anyways, the point being this, is that to own the same house after interest rates goes up is actually going to cost you more in your monthly payment. So it's better to buy it now, because prices are not going to collapse. Chicken Little was wrong. The sky is not falling. Okay, there's an adjustment, but understand, when you own real estate, you're building equity for the long term. When you rent, the only equity you're building is your landlord's. That'll never change. So if you keep on waiting, what about those people that have been waiting and they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and they're still renting? Do you want to make that huge financial mistake? I think not. So March sales were the third highest number of March sales in all time. And again, we had the highest prices January, February, March. Again, from a buyer's perspective, yeah, you don't want to buy during the highest prices. But guess what? The prices are not going to collapse. Yeah, there's all sorts of factors distracting buyers right now. However, it's the smart buyers that are still taking action, because they're still going to be better off than the ones that don't. Think about it. Just ask yourself logically. If a property sold for $1 million, then the next month they might adjust, if it's the average property, by say 2.6%. It didn't collapse. It was an adjustment, temporarily. And understanding, when you're owning the real estate, you're not losing a penny, because you still have a place to enjoy. You're still building equity for the long term, and you're not selling during that time. So overall, if the market prices keep on going up, on average being ultra conservative, about 7.9%, that means every 10 years, whatever you buy is going to more than double in value. So if you buy something for $1 million, in 10 years it's going to be worth $2 million. What are you going to try to do? Wait it out 10 years? You see how further behind you are? So don't get caught up in the media sensationalizing things, because that'll get you like nowhere fast. Okay? If you really want to move ahead, you have to put a filter on all the negative media. There's a lot of various sources. There's the Ukraine crisis. It's real. Yeah, it's having an impact. People are getting out of there. Where do they want to live? They want to live in a safer place. And you can bet your boots that some of them are going to relocate to the GTA. Absolutely. Understand that interest rate increases have a negative effect, so you want to get in while you still get a lower interest rate. Thirdly, the economy, the volatility of gas prices. Sure. So maybe it is time to consider more efficient transportation. Electric vehicle, perhaps. Or public transportation. So there are options. Owning your own home is still the dream that most people have on the planet. So to find out more, find out how our performance guarantees actually reverse the risk for you, just let us know. We're happy to share how we can empower you to elevate your lifestyle by owning real estate, not renting it. Thank you.